Yeah, being real sneaky like. Can't even see what's going on. Oh, until I jumped down. That was unintentional. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're doing some more Spider-Man 2018, or Marvel's Spider-Man, as Twitch likes to call it. So last time I played this, it was pretty damn eventful. The raft was broken into, and everybody was let loose, from common criminal inmate to supervillain, such as Electro and Vulture. Who else was there? Scorpion, Rhino. I guess they must have moved Shocker to another prison somewhere else. Or maybe he was still in a holding cell at one of the local police stations. I don't know. He wasn't there though, but who released all these people? Was it Martin Lee? No, he was there himself. It was good old Dr. Otto Octavius. And his grand experiment has taken its final form and made him crazy. I guess he didn't have one of those inhibitor chips that he had in Spider-Man 2. But yeah, things have been a bit of a mess. We did take out Vulture and Electro, the old double team on me last time, but managed to prevail. Now it seems like Scorpion is doing something. There's something going down to the old watering hole. No, it's the water reservoir. I think it's in Central Park. So we're probably gonna go check that out and see what happens. There's not too much left of this game, although I've been doing a lot of it. Usually I was doing this game as far as streaming goes every 2 days, and it's probably been about 4 or 5 days since I did the last stream. And I just got finished with all the side missions. If we take a look at the map here, you'll notice that every single spot is now 100%, and the campaign progress is at 92%. So we're almost done with the main game, and there's not going to be too much left after, I don't know, I guess a few missions. So am I going to be completing it today? Maybe. Who knows? I want to change suits though. I was going to war with these criminals and sables, so I was wearing the armor. But you know what I want to wear? I want to wear the Last Stand suit. It's time we go a little bit incognito. It's somewhat casual, but it's low profile. I think that's best for this particular point in time. Also, it's got the mask with the animated eyes, which I do favor. So I'd like to take a look at that. Probably gonna change the suit power from quips to something a little bit more useful though. What should we do? Reflectors, all bullets, sniper rounds, or excluding sniper rounds maybe? I've not used very many of these. That one sounds good, a defense shield. I've also got other things like Spider Bro, even more powerful drone that fires lasers at enemies. Something about negative energy, electric punching, the rock out, of course. You know, there's actually a J. Jonah Jameson podcast where he talks about that suit that's attached to. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll just go with, what's this? Unrelenting Fury. Enemies cannot block or interrupt your attacks even if they have shields. It sounds nice, but let's just do the defense shield. Increase damage. Reduce incoming melee deaths. That's fine. I haven't been taking too much of a look at any of this stuff. Maxed out the gadgets, got all the skills, although I think I did that on the last stream, so we are pretty much done. There's not too much more to go here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I got all the backpacks a long time ago, and it was my intention to every so often go through some of the items, because, you know, lore, but I have yet to do that, so why don't we take a look?
The menu from my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier, but she didn't seem to mind. My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. Harry's VIP card for the nightclub. Harry always tried to include me.
Using this card at Deep End entitles you to some great benefits. Please check our entire website for the latest benefits. Please enjoy your time with us at Deep End. I wonder if there's anything else.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. My injured shoulder eventually healed.
Oh god.
The bill took a lot longer to pay.
All that writing. Okay, so he's got something. Acromyoclavicular joint injury. Contract adjustment. Pay or udge. Password is Orange Flame. Is that Peter's password? Why? Also, that's a lot of money. I wonder what the hell happened. Also, Peter Parker lives at 410 Chelsea Street, New York, New York. 12512. So take that into account. Account is now seriously past due. I didn't know that was a technical term. Please remit payment immediately to avoid further collection activity. They'll send their goons after you, I guess. If you have questions regarding this, or regarding the above, please call the billing office. Thank you for your prompt response. Also, I noticed, Dr. Connors, I guess he's a referring doctor? I don't know.
The menu from my first real date with
Let's see what
MJ.
this was.
Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier.
Also, he just took the menu, like, right out of the restaurant? Did they let him do that, or was that just... You just walk out with that? Fiorito Osteria. I mean, that looks fairly fancy. It's not laminated. That's usually a telltale sign of, you know, cheap restaurants. Also, let me check something here, because I noticed... I think my desktop audio is still on. No, it isn't. Okay. Well, I'm hearing stuff regardless, so I don't want to hear it.
The menu.
No.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
It's probably a reference to Spider-Man, the Spider-Man 2 video game, which one of the side missions, or like random events that would often pop up, is there's balloons floating away, and as Spider-Man you can go and grab them and give them back to whatever child had lost it. Also, the child is clearly some sort of pumpkin man, so I don't know what that's about, but gotta get out there and start cleaning the New York streets.
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
This contract limits liability. Read it! I don't think I will. But if you want to, go ahead and pause now.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Matt Murdock, I'm guessing. Unless there's another Nelson and Murdock in New York. It's probably in Hell's Kitchen somewhere.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
That's also some thick glass. I mean, I wouldn't want to wear that on my head. A full dome of that, but maybe it's super light.
The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
That's a nice pin. I'd buy that if the name wasn't stupid.
One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
I'm surprised he hasn't made one already. Well, actually, you know what? One of the suit's special abilities is like turning invisible, sort of.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
He could do it in Spider-Man 2099. I think that was one of his abilities, was turn invisible. Spider-Man swings again. The Menace of Mysterio. Who is that? Will Spidey be able to defeat this new villain? Find out in the next issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. Also, who drew that? Body Rebello. Interesting.
Gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
This is almost a Vita, but not quite. It's like getting there. I'm kind of surprised, given that this is a PS4 exclusive, that they didn't actually license the PlayStation console. But, I mean, maybe it's timed exclusive. Who knows? Alright, that's enough for right now. We'll go into those sometime later. Let me see if I can find that one where he's talking about the... God, there's a lot of these. Webbed pervert? I'm not seeing it. Grid bamboozles, high-speed chaos, drug fire, hypothetical potholes and blame, pigeon stalker. Huh. All right.
Our next caller.
Oh, I can't listen to it outside the menu. That sucks.
Our next caller reports a problem I saw coming a mile away. Go ahead, ma'am.
Well, I was coming out of the bathtub last night when I glanced out my window, and what do I see? Spider-Man, swinging by like he owns the place. I was naked.
Madam, you have my sympathies. Just imagine what sort of deviant personality would dress up like that in the first place. And it's a short step from there to peeping Tom activity. Folks, it doesn't matter if you live on the first floor or the 31st. Keep your curtains drawn. Lock your windows. A webbed pervert walks among us!
Well, I must have tuned that one out because I don't remember that. Or maybe it was one of the many that have been interrupted by activity. So anyway, swinging around here, there was not only loads and loads of Sable missions and random criminal missions that have popped up in each district, but there's also just random people hanging out on buildings trying to shoot you. And I have been mostly stopping by almost every one when I'm not streaming, trying to take care of it. And, well, it used to be a lot worse because instead of getting shot every now and again, I used to get shot all the time. But there's still a lot of people out there. If you take a look at the mini-map in some locations, some of it's pretty clean, but there's a lot of red dots around the area. Now, supposedly, when you defeat them, they're not supposed to come back, so, you know.
Got it.
And I think that's mostly true because I haven't had as much activity.
No sign of Scorpion. Better take a closer look.
But it still seems like there's a lot. Also, I pulled the camera out because there are hidden photo locations, and I wouldn't really know what to look for. I mean, some of them are obvious, but not all of them.
Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a scorpion, where would I be?
Right behind you.
Behind you!
That's what I said.
Me, I'd end it now. But Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Damn it! What did he inject me with?
Something fun.
Whoa! What the... Is that... a sea of poison? Can't be! This can't be real. Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances. Gotta get to higher ground and analyze whatever he injected me with.
Okay, we need to go to the Avengers building. It's like the tallest building in New York right now.
Okay, should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin so I can create an antidote.
Oh boy, more analyzing puzzles.
Scorpion's made some upgrades.
Okay, so what are we dealing with here? We got... Well, let me do the obvious one first, I guess. Oh, okay, that's pretty easy.
Hallucinogenic neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real.
Yeah, just like Scarecrow.
I have to create the antidote fast.
Taking a page from
First, I need
DC.
a natural steroid. Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick. ESU's greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season. There's the greenhouse! Eclipse Alba should be inside the greenhouse. It's you. Huh? Where'd it go?
Maybe it's still there.
Is this real or in my mind?
It can be both.
Doc?
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
Like I did before the neural interface affected my mind. My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
I have to fix this. Fix you! Somehow!
Peter. Always trying to shoulder the responsibility, even when there's no hope. I can't tell you how many times your unfettered optimism has kept me going when things look bleak. I'll miss being with you. I really will.
I'm sorry, Doc. There's the Eclipse Alba.
Am I supposed to do something?
It'll buy me time. But I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote.
Okay.
One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get there fast.
Wow.
Giant deadly scorpion tails. Lovely.
I thought it was an
Thanks, Brain.
octopus, but alright.
How you feeling, Spider?
Hey, how'd you get this number?
Panic crawling up your spine.
Scorpion? How'd you get this number?
Exactly.
Always asking these interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you, it's am I calling you? Maybe I'm just the fevered screams of your dying brain.
Real or no? When I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Talk from the little bug. Have fun chasing pink elephants.
There's the research station. We need that atropine. I have to get into the station. Atropine's right there.
Conveniently open. Ready for use.
There's that neural interface. It's you, secret safe.
Atropine's gone. Oh, not again.
Alright, more funhouse.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
Ah, but it is me. The me polite society found inconvenient. The parts of myself I suppressed. But you helped me break those chains.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Stop deluding yourself. You never help anyone. You are the...
Whoa. He wasn't running. I told him to run. He didn't run. And just dissolved out of existence. Well, at least they put me like right here.
You're a failure.
Oh, I guess you can't run on this for some reason.
Career. You bring nothing but pain.
No, stop. I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
So you can treat me like all the rest. Containing me, suffocating me. No, I will let my genius shine on its own. I saw you, Peter, taking notes, stealing ideas, a rat in my own lab. To think I called you a friend.
I am your friend, Otto. Please. I've always supported you. I always will.
Supported me by selling my ideas to Norman, by sabotaging my greatest works. Don't think I didn't see. Don't think I didn't know.
There it is. The atropine. It's you.
Is that what it is?
Got the atropine. Now
That's
I just
good.
need to mix up the antidote. Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
Still with that.
I'm nearly cured. Sorry to bust up your plans.
Oh, man, don't worry. Plenty of surprises left for you. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Count on me.
Wow. Kind of phased through that one, but I guess it's alright. Okay.
Made it. Somehow. But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote. Finally.
I think not.
That was like a glorified loading screen.
You're just like Osborn, trying to steal my genius. Everything that happens.
Sorry.
I forgot about you.
Scorpion.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hold still.
I try to jump to another section, and then the camera turns away and makes me lose my control.
Thought I forgot about you.
Scorpion. Are you even real?
Hold still. I'll show you.
That gave me an opening. Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Not gonna be that easy.
Sure it is. Now I know you're the poison trying to distract me. Bring it on. One down.
You're a loser. All you'll ever be is
How
a
dare you?
loser.
Can't let him get to that. Got it.
The world would be better off without you. And you.
Nice. Just a few more left. Another one down.
Some hero. Everyone.
One more.
Shut up.
Hope that's the last of them. I can barely stand up. There's the centrifuge I need.
Hold on, let me manipulate it with my mind.
Finally. I'm running out of time. I think I did it.
Oh.
Where'd my suit go? I think I took decontamination a little too far. I'd better put some clothes on.
It's a good thing he's got his own
Much
brand
better.
of underwear.
Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened. So many good memories of working here. All tainted now. Doc's the smartest man I know. And now he might be the most dangerous.
I know I took the goggles, which we've already seen. Maybe we can use these arms against him. Oh, we can still interact with this stuff. Of course, I've already done all of it, so not really something I need to do, but... Anything else different?
Doc wasn't just reinforcing the arms. He was turning them into weapons.
I like the scribble effect on the outside. It's got a real flair for the theatric.
Parker. Always listening, aren't you? Always observing, memorizing, stealing. Who have you told about the neural interface, About my work? Well, it stops here, Parker. I trusted you. But instead of recognizing my genius, what did you do? Tried to tear it down. Accused it of flaws. There are no flaws. It's a thing of beauty. A perfect extension of the mind itself into the world. Thought given form by these incredible arms. And I have only one thought on my mind now. Norman's reputation lying in tatters before me. Time to give it shape.
Oh, good for you. I wonder if he's using the designs on the neural interface that I perfected with my compound analysis and power rerouting.
Parker says the interface is dangerous, but the boy's a neophyte. Never truly created anything. Thinks we can stay on the sidelines, avoiding the mud. Men died to found this nation. They died to get us to the moon. Every great push forward demands blood. And this next push, this push to rid ourselves of Norman's stink, it may yet be the bloodiest of them all.
Not gonna let that happen, Doc. He was planning this right under my nose. Was it just an idea in his head until the interface pushed him over the edge? How long was he using the device before I realized?
I guess in a while. I like how the meeting planned. No, the roof was the place to do it.
The neural interface is exacerbating Doc's rage. He may not be able to come back from this.
Robotic medical needle. Something more along the lines of Scorpion. Maybe it was, I don't know. I know he gave Electro a new suit, but I don't know if he suited up everybody else. Everybody's photo from the paper is still matched what they look like now, so... I don't know, maybe he enhanced it a bit.
Ooh, head's still foggy. Need to work the last of this poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time to go on patrol.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, maybe we'll beat up like 2 people, but that's it. Here, I see some candidates. There they are.
You know, I don't mean to overreact, but I'm starting to take this personally.
No. Is he already down? No, he isn't. Wow.
MJ, hey, mind if I toss a kind of thorny ethical question at you? When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete. Thinking of Otto?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, understandable though. Man, the high-minded, generous part of me wants to say never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew is still in there or not. Maybe if he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
Wow. Jerk. Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is.
Well, they attacked me, but of course, I'm the criminal here.
So as you can see, there's still quite a few people about.
And now you're in way over your head. Sure, I won the fight, but I bet they get medical benefits.
Okay. We don't want to put an end to this at any point.
These Sable guys are worse than telemarketers. The sad part is, in an hour, these same guys will be back out chasing me. Hey, if you want to go back to jail that bad, how can I refuse? Okay, I need to get after Scorpion, but I haven't seen Aunt May face to face since the fire. I think I can afford a quick pit stop at least.
Might be a good idea. So you can see the city's looking real shitty. There's like trash. I mean, well, I remember somebody talking about this yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was like a week ago. Somebody was asking a New Yorker if it was normal that there was like heaps of trash. Just, yeah, it's Queens, right? But if there was heaps of trash, if it was normal for there to be heaps of trash just lying on the street. They're like, yeah, that's kind of how it is sometimes. I mean, they clean it eventually, but I don't think it's necessarily this bad, but it's not even, most of it's not even in bags. Look at these textures. Look at all this garbage. Oh, speaking of which, we haven't been looking at the feed for not Twitter. I remember there was a couple, I must have been throwing some garbage cans around at some enemies because there was a lot of people asking if I was going to pick up the trash that I threw around the street. Not going to happen, but yeah. I love Spidey and all, but man, he can sure be weird. I swear I saw him swinging around in Spider-Man undies before. Okay, it's a reference to what was happening just a few minutes ago. I did that once. The wind feels nice. I don't know who Brooklyn P-Dog is, but if the name is any indication. I dig it, says Renee K. Spider Nerd Army. Boo, haven't been able to get shifts at Friars since the whole thing. Time to spend more time on my real passion, Spider-Man. That's weird. Rogue Sable Agent. We've been given orders to apprehend NYC wall crawler, dead or alive. The one guy who could actually help us. Smart move. Okay, this is one of those fake accounts. He's not a real Sable Agent. E. Kristen says, Spider-Man waved as he swung by. Hashtag awesome. Hashtag everyone does get one. Hashtag best day ever. Doesn't take much to lighten your spirits, especially when the whole siege of New York is going down. Picture or it didn't happen. Hashtag yeah right. Madeline Alvarez says, TG for Spider-Man. Just stopped some escaped prisoners from escaping more prisoners. Okay. Hamlet F. Feel like we're in a post-apocalyptic movie or something. Spider is our road warrior. Thorben M says, hate Sable, but kind of digging those jetpacks. Hashtag sorry, Spidey. Edward B. Spidey's fighting back against the escaped cons. He can't do it alone. We gotta back him up. That's right, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Like they said in the original Spider-Man movie. Darren Bailey, Spidey's doing the job Sable should be doing. Just stopped a hostage situation. Laura Theo, MJ Watson, jackpot. Love your article. You're the only one showing NYC the truth. Jay Surya, another day, another 100-mile chaos wagon tearing through the city, lobbing firebombs. I think I stopped all those. Henry K. Sable should stop chasing SM and start protecting us. Convicts raided a food shipment. Where was Sable? Nowhere. Randall E. Escape cons are targeting police. Stay safe out there, boys. And that's about all I feel like reading right now. But basically, those go on for quite a while. They update based on whatever you're doing at the particular point in time. So, you know, immersion, I guess. No, they're not in the Harlem district. There we are.
Right over here. Until Miles gets back, the best thing we can do is keep everyone fed. Oh, Peter, it is so good to see you. How are you? Healthy?
I'm good. How are you holding up, May?
Good, but busy. Oh, let me go.
Oh, there.
I'm okay.
Didn't you tell me something once about accepting that I'm human just like everyone else?
You and Ben. Masters at turning my own words against me. I am fine, Peter. Just a little rundown.
Where's Miles? Could he help out?
Oh, he is. He's off picking up medical supplies from the relief center. It's amazing how quickly we go through antibiotics.
Okay. You stay off your feet for a bit. I'll organize the unloading and check in with Miles. Deal?
Deal. Give me a chance to nurse my wounded Parker pride.
Come on, Miles, answer. Don't make me worry about you and May.
Gotta learn to keep your thoughts inside. Can't verbalize everything.
Quiet. So much for a milk run.
Did a bunch of convicts even do this? Looks like an exploding bulldozer went through here. I can't turn back.
Maybe one did, you never know.
Those antibiotics.
You hear the sound his head made when the big guy hit him?
Need to distract him. Hacking app should work. Heard something.
Oh,
Okay,
hacking
gates.
app. Okay, I thought he said hacking app, and I was like, what is that? Is that like a hacky sack?
Should be able to hop that wall.
I forgot he had the
Medical
whole
containers in that tent.
hacking thing.
Maybe this will be easy.
The way you came through here. Guys like an animal.
Gauze, iodine, but no antibiotics. I need to keep looking.
Both of them are. On our side. You two, get over here! All right.
And good on the convicts. They took out the Sable agents.
This can stop right now. Just give us the locations and schedules for your
More supplies over there. Need to get past these guys.
I don't have that information. Believe me, I hate watching Venezuela. It turns my stomach. Just give us the info and stuff.
Don't have. Why are the super dudes so set on taking out?
They want to show how weak he is, and he can't protect the city.
Sounds like a lot of drama.
they let us keep all the supplies we find? I don't care. Who's there?
Yeah, man. This stuff will be worth a fortune on the black market. Come on, let's keep digging through it.
Another supply tent. Crossing fingers. A couple trauma kits. No antibiotics. Gotta be somewhere.
Looks like they're gonna divvy up the supplies.
Oh boy. Better not try to short us.
Gotta avoid that sniper.
Bro, relax.
Let's hope he's strictly looking through the scope.
He's trying to Dude. Hey, who's there? What the hell?
More supplies. Oh, come on, crate, be the one. Amoxicillin. Perfect. That is a damn large man. I found the exploding bulldozer.
Supply routes and schedules. Now! Gas out!
Gentlemen, I apologize. My associate is inelegant. He doesn't understand the fine art of persuasion.
Did not need to see that.
What was that?
Check it. Now.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
I saw something.
Whoever is here, come out! I have not time for this.
That tunnel.
We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face. Come out! I promise not to crush you.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
There you are!
Okay. Fine.
Don't think he saw me. Time to get out of here.
Whoever is here, come out! I have not time for this. We are having fun with lights now? I will have fun with your face. Come out! And I promise not to crush you.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
They're just going around in circles. Ah, here we are.
Play no games with me.
The only way forward is right past him.
You test my patience. You make me angry.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Come out. Now.
Oh boy.
I do not need this.
Oh! Too good. Gotta be getting close to the exit.
No more. You.
Oh man. Okay. I gotta get out of here.
No hiding.
Maybe if I get up there, I'll see.
When I find you, I
Probably not. Where exactly, though?
That's my exit.
You cannot hide.
to get him to clear the opening.
It is case of goose! I hate case of goose!
Guess you let May know I have these.
Get off me! Ugh! Just give us the wallet! Give it us, man! Help!
Hey, leave him alone!
Big mistake, kid.
You can't just push people around like that.
Or what? Like this? Haha, kid's got guts.
Hip squared.
What the hell's he saying? Not gonna be saying anything in a second. Oh!
Damn.
Whoa.
You want a taste?
Nah, I'm good, kid.
You want a taste? I gotta work on my fight banner.
I get there.
Miles? Hey, I've been trying to reach you. You okay?
Hey, so, don't freak out, but, I gotta fill you in on some stuff.
That guy was out cold, too. Like, straight hook. Which is a paradoxical statement, but you know what I mean.
Incredible work, Miles. Stick close to Feast. If the convicts get desperate, they may try to raid the shelter.
Way ahead of you. Anything else happens here, I'll let you know.
Great. Thanks, Miles.
So where are we going now?
Yuri, figured out Rhino's deal. He's attacking Oscorp's relief centers.
Think I know which one he's hitting next. Reports of a possible earthquake and/or demolition derby at the Harlem Center.
Sounds like our boy. Headed there now.
You holding up okay?
Tired, but hanging in there.
We'll get through this. Keep the faith.
You think people would hear engines if it was demolition derby? So look how empty the streets are compared to how they were before.
Because some people are spreading scurrilous rumors about me, I want to address the matter of the Scorpion right now. Yes, I paid for the procedure that empowered him. We desperately needed someone to bring down Spider-Man. It's not my fault the treatments drove him crazy. It's that ivory tower elite scientist who was so hungry for my money he didn't take proper precaution. No one believes in personal responsibility more than J. Jonah Jameson. But in this, I can categorically say, I am lifeless.
No, you're pretty much the direct cause, but yeah, sure. Hey, we have a photo spot.
Love it.
I mean, I don't, because I don't know what that is, but yeah, sure. Gotta take a quick photo, real quick.
Look, I'm busy, but I'm never too busy to lay the smackdown on hardened criminals.
Up a level. Up a level. God damn it.
I'd tell you to make better choices next time, but let's be real. The only way you guys could be less welcome is if you were collecting student loan payments.
We need a medic. Watch the whip. You're under arrest.
I won the fight,
Oh.
but I bet they get medical benefits.
Nice camera. So what was this anyway? Oh, it's a library. Okay. Apparently they have a special on Greek myths.
Hear me out. When you're out of prison, maybe ease up on the prison riots.
Also, try not to shoot yourself. That's not always the best idea.
Nice thing about staying in the jumpsuits, you don't have to change clothes.
How'd you guys see me? Okay.
You signed up for the jetpacks, and now you're in way over your heads.
We gotta get him on the ground.
I hope you've all learned something here, but I know better. Pick on someone your own size, Rhino.
There is no one my size, Hulk.
Or maybe we could just talk it out. Rhino, what's with the team up? Thought you were a loner.
Means and ends, Hulk. All of life is means and ends.
I moved from that spot about 10 seconds ago.
So what's the end for these particular means?
Freedom. True freedom. No more suit. No more Rhino.
Wow.
I always liked this suit. It's so distinctive.
Be thankful, Hulk. Without you, I make less trouble for you.
Figured those had something to do with something. The old something something.
stimulating battleside chat.
I am almost sorry to destroy your tiny.
Telling you, man, every time you get one of these big man battles, it's always getting him to run into something.
Okay, Rhino. Let's wrap this up.
Ew.
Never send an 8-ton
It's like a big phlegm bubble.
job. Let's finish this.
Oh, Scorps, love you, but you do know it's time to cut in, right?
What were you gonna do if I didn't beg him to give up?
That is exactly what I would have done.
Ah, like an old married couple, you two.
Target, what are you doing?
Playing patty cake, you idiot! Help me!
So you guys in Octavius, huh? You have a name yet? The Scary Six? The Dirty Half Dozen?
We murdered Spider-Man and used his corpse for a blanket. Hey.
Target, please, you embarrass yourself.
Okay, wow. Not that.
Move it, Target!
Watch where you're going, you idiot!
Watch where you stand!
Get him, you idiot!
Get him! Calm down and help me, Rock!
Guys, please! There's plenty of me to go around.
Okay, where are you, Mac? Oh boy.
Rhino's getting his suit removed. What did Octavius promise you, Scorpion?
Ow.
No principle. He fights for profit.
Untrue. I'd rip Spider-Man's face off for free.
Oh, of course. Even though he was already tied up as I was getting to him.
Steady, Gargan. I will squash both myself.
We could just stop now, you know. I won't tell anybody.
And leave your skull uncrushed? There is fun in that!
Rhino's stunned. Time for Fists of Fury.
Do you know what Octavius will do if he finds out you failed?
I failed?
Yes, you freak show!
A little forced together time might help you boys learn to play nice.
Somebody ain't walking out of there.
4 down. Just Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't be as easy. They're only half our problem, though. Devil's Breath cases are getting worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum. I'm worried they're seeing dollar signs in a seller's market.
I'd expect nothing less from our beloved mayor. Leave Devil's Breath to me. One of my best people is on it.
Is it you? Are you your best people?
Hey,
Oh, it's
I've
MJ.
been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
I've already been through his office computer. Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sables, man. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected.
How?
I can sneak in, find the lab's location, and get out. If
If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay. It's risky, but we need that location. Wait for me to get nearby, then make your move.
I'll be ready.
There, why don't you go and join your buddies?
I'd imagine my permanent record isn't looking too great right now.
Does anyone else find it suspicious that this Rhino person always knocks down buildings and tears up roads, which someone ends up making money rebuilding? Am I suggesting a conspiracy? You're damn right! Now, if you've seen the man testify in court, you know the Rhino is too stupid to plan anything himself. So who's the mastermind? Well, who else is always there? Supposedly fighting Rhino, but actually leading him around like a red cape does a bull. Say it with me! Spider-Man!
I don't know about this one. It's a little far-fetched.
Okay, MJ. I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
I'm curious to see what her plan is as far as sneaking in goes. It's not like she could pretend to be, you know, some sort of interviewing reporter again.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck.
Or can she?
Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it. Excuse me. The lobby seems pretty busy. Is everything okay?
Residents have been asked to temporarily vacate their units while Sable International performs a security sweep.
Oh.
I don't understand why we had to clear the entire floor.
It's because Sable took over building security. Routine sweep, they're calling it. Checking for weapons or explosives or something.
Mayor Osborn really lives here? I never seen him.
Yeah, that elevator goes straight to this.
There's the security room. But that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe we could do a riot or something. Alright, let's stir some shit.
Why isn't Osborn down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
Ugh. Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs.
It's just like shit posting.
You can't treat us like
False flagging everything.
If I get sick,
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. The health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security.
That should do it.
Oh, just 3 people? There's so many more, though.
Security room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International.
Oh, I
is
totally
here
could have
to
had
finish
that.
their
They wouldn't have
sweep.
seen me.
That's what you said an hour ago.
I know this is frustrating, but please remember.
Oh, okay.
Sable is doing this for
It wasn't
your
much of an effort to reroute myself.
Hello. I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
Does that incapacitate? Oh, I thought he said Palpatine for a second. I'm like, what? I know they got the rights, but still. Alright, go for the butt. Oh, but on the armor.
I like this thing.
I guess if it works.
Gotta turn him around.
Let's try to ricochet this off the wall.
Huh?
Also, how he didn't see it like fly right past his head, I'm not too sure.
I'm sure Sable offers work elevator controls in the security room. Next to the Sable agent. Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator.
Sable herself.
That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs.
I was just checking to see if there's anything that I needed, but I guess not.
Penthouse elevator. This is it. Norman and Sable, right on cue. Stupid, useless button.
You don't press the up button again, you press the close the door button. Doing a lot of painting with my right hand. Sort of getting cramps, especially if I'm doing a lot of action-intensive controls.
Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Warning. Fire doors engaged. Automated self-diagnostic commencing. Please remain calm.
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
It's that super soldier serum, I'm telling you.
Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now. Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait. Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan apartment?
It's a panic room. But what do you do to get it to open?
Work order for a keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
Which was... What the hell is this?
What is this thing?
It looks like, what's it? Pym's thing.
Schematics for
Ultron.
a prototype combat mask.
Okay.
Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses.
Prototype peacekeeping helmet. Augmented lenses. Attenuated multi-phase cross-link. Titanium alloy shell. Phase and distribute cell processing. Ooh. And of course, Oscorp Series 4 voice chat.
Doors are locked till the system check finishes.
Look at all these goblin masks. What do you think those could be for? There's like a wine room. That's nice. I don't think I'm missing anything else.
The fabulous Osborn boys.
See like some Z fighting on the door, but nothing to open it. Also, like, no keypad or anything to interact with. Wish I would stay up a little longer. Or just stay up until I need to, you know, close it out.
Looks like a boatload of electrical is routed right behind that painting of Norman.
I know, but then we looked at it and there was nothing I can interact with. Maybe I can wear the helmet.
It's the combat prototype from the schematic.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could put it on or select it, differently.
Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? Wonder where it leads.
Okay, now we can interact with it.
Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last year. Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies.
Jay runs about without gloves. Getting your fingerprints everywhere, yeah. Yeah, maybe this is I don't know. A world without fingerprint identification.
Norman could be back any minute. Need to find that keypad code. Harry's last day. Harry said his mom used to cook all the time. This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
I'm just running through these places so quick, it sounds like she's got ADHD. So many thoughts running through her brain at once.
Norman locked up Harry's room. Wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key? The city's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Yeah, at least he does it himself. Presumably. I mean, I guess there could be someone else up here with him.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. You know, for doing this. I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
So it's like the standard, like, work office phone. It's not exactly what I'd consider high-end. But maybe deep down, Norman's a working man.
Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks.
He can do what he wants. And I wouldn't have a pool personally, but I wouldn't judge someone for it.
God, Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids. A different world from Queens. Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen. This is kind of cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, and he's left room for more. Setting your sights higher, Norman?
Okay. When I was in, like, investigate mode, they were all gold-plated, and it was, alright, modern art, I guess.
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right.
Wait.
Score. This must be the key for Harry's room. Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad.
My friend down in Seattle, he had an apartment in the city, and yeah, I would say it probably wasn't even this big. I mean, definitely not from the bottom to the top, but the kitchen was the same room as a bedroom. Basically, it was a sink and a counter, and there was just enough room for a bed, and then there was a little desk in the front, and then he had a closet to the side of that, and then the bathroom, and that was it. We had 4 people in there, and it felt overcrowded.
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
That's what he was going to the doctor for. Physicians, a bunch of names, aspects of the Osh-Doran syndrome. I don't know what that is. Huh, alright. It's a weird thing to just be leaving out and about next to a grand open window, too.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today. I've put Harry... I've sent him away. For treatment. We'll fix him, Em. I promise. Development of GR-27 was too slow to save you. It won't fail, Harry. I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready for when he gets back. The key is with you, Em. I know you keep it safe.
Oh.
Wait, Norman sent Harry away for treatment? I thought he went to Europe on his own. What were you hiding from us, Harry?
He had a degenerative disease and he needed to get treatment abroad. Seems fairly easy to piece together.
Harry's mom planted this when he was born. Looks like Norman has made a point of caring for it now that she's gone. Beautiful.
Okay. Just rummage a little more before we move into the area we're supposed to be at.
Man, look at us. We used to be so carefree. I miss those days.
Okay. Think we're ready.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
No.
Why didn't you tell us you were sick? Law books. Harry wants to be an environmental attorney, like his mom. Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
So, 7/18. Don't need to have a year in there, or is that the year? Leaving for Europe today in quotations. Ha. Not sure how this is going to go. Dad says there's no risk, but that's Dad. Dr. Michaels think it's more like 50-50. So, okay, I might not make it. If that happens, I bet you'll be reading this, Dad. Who am I kidding? You're probably reading it anyway. Norman always has to know. So if you are reading this, Dad, and if no risk at all turns out to be another Osborn campaign, promise, and do me a favor, Show this next part to Pete and MJ. Just to them. Please, thanks, Dad. Love you. 2. Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Guys, I'm sorry. Really sorry. If you're reading this, man, this is tough. Even in an imagined hypothetical letter to you, it's hard to be honest. Here goes. I'm sick, like really sick. Doctors think it's the same thing Mom had. Neurodegeneration, rapid onset. I've known for a while, but thought I could manage it. I didn't tell you, cause, well, I didn't tell you. I was worried how you'd react. I couldn't stand to see you go through what I did with my mom. Watching her suffer and knowing I couldn't help, watching her die was worse than dying. Things got really bad recently. All those times that I was wiped out from partying or super busy. Yeah, not partying, not busy, sick. This Europe trip, well, it's a cover. Going in for treatment, experimental, long-term. Dad's been working on it forever. Promises it'll work. He hates the nickname the techs have for it, Devil's Breath. Says it makes something good seem scary, but maybe Devil's Breath is what I need. A little bit of bad to do a lot of good. Okay, Dad's here. Time to go. Oh, okay. I could have read it that way. That's all right. It feels more real that way.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Might have something controlled. Stand by.
Oh, you can't open a door? God damn it.
Control, I heard something. Running a sweep. What was that?
Yeah, I was trying to lure the other guy, but it seemed like he was going in the other direction I wanted him not to go into, so...
Nothing. Sector's clear.
Okay. Investigation mode doesn't actually see through walls. I mean, I would have been surprised if it did, but still. Okay, jerkass, what are you doing? You just gonna stand there?
Control, I heard something. Running a sweep.
I'm surprised they don't see those noisemakers.
July 18. Bingo. Sue, gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful.
There's a lot of spiders.
What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
Yeah, they look like pumpkin bombs from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it.
I can. But I've seen these things try to play out before.
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side.
Remember when they remade I Am Legend with old William Smythe? And I think the thing that caused everybody to turn into vampires was his cure for cancer. So we've seen it.
Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Creep fest. Huh. This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Had no idea they owned so much of New York.
You haven't seen the buildings with the giant Oscorp on the side?
Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels.
Okay.
Bet I'm looking for a heavily guarded Oscorp building that Dr. Michaels visits. Dr. Michaels went to this Oscorp building, but there's no security detail. This can't be it.
Is there one I'm not seeing?
Bravo, bravo, bravo. And this must be the C team. Dr. Strom. Isn't he a robotics expert?
Oh yeah, Dr. Strom was in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie as well. He was developing the super soldier. It wasn't really a serum, it was more of a gas.
No movement from Dr. Van Adder. Must be out of the city. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Commercial buildings. Wow. So many records facilities. Oscorp's going all in on defense research. No. Norman's not crazy enough to keep the anti-serum in a shopping center. A records facility could be perfect cover for the Devil's Breath lab. Good old Alpha team. Devil's Breath lab must have a big Sable presence. GR27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it.
Should have started with the names.
Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好你，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！靠！快逃！
I thought this was just a consultation. Hoisting ready. I'm going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it stop. What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. No!
Oh, good going.
Who's there?
Of all people to get scared of a spider.
Damn it.
Must be one of those super Black Widows.
We have a breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
Alpha team, stay alert. Who's there? Better check it out. Stay alert. I think we got company. Copy that. 5 by 5. Sector alert. We've got a man down.
No, don't worry about that.
Might have something controlled.
There you go.
Stand by.
Inside or outside? I'm gonna go outside. Thank God this bathtub is really high.
Need to clear that balcony.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
How are they gonna get through that? Oh.
Are you okay?
I didn't know the door was
Few
closed.
seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
Yeah, it's risky.
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Well, what do with this info now? Publish it to the newspapers. Gotta get the Daily Bugle on this.
It's all so much to take in. Harry's sick, Norman and Lee, and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
Wonder what that will lead to.
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman. Okay, Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. So I'll be over soon, I promise.
Well, that missile's really sticking on me. It's got some range for tracking.
My friends, the Rhino and the Scorpion are back behind bars. But only after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again. But we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses. You got a rhino? We got a rhino too, baby!
It's gonna take a look through Times Square though, because this is an awfully strange look for it. So it's kind of sad to see all the billboards and everything down. Martial law in effect. Stay home, stay safe. Unless you get forced out of your building for security purposes. Oh, jeez. Got places to be I can't be shot at. Almost there, too. Okay.
Open it.
Just hoping they're not the next ones to go.
Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
Oh. Okay. Wait a second, was that guy in here? He was. No, you get down here. Or no, you can stay up there, never mind.
Quick, before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Hey. Screwing me up because I was trying to hit that grenade, but I guess it didn't work.
Spider-Man, leave.
Oh, and of course that guy's got
My men
whips.
will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to go for a perfect dodge, and then this guy has to mess it up.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. This ends tonight.
Sorry.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Take cover! Keep firing!
Wow, what was that? Okay, wow.
Gotta make this fast and get inside.
Get him to the ground! Using his whip!
Yeah, damn straight.
I really wish
I think both
Sable
of
would
us really
cut
had
me some
kind of a
slack.
delayed
Should be on the same
reaction.
team. Demons and Sable are down. Time to follow Lee inside.
Okay, I'm here. Oh.
Why are you so heavy?
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions.
Yeah.
Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both. This mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborn. I will talk to them.
I figured you'd want to deal with your client, you know, personally.
Okay, Lee. No more running. This ends tonight.
Oh.
This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast.
Wait, are we going down or are we going up? I think we're going down.
No way to go but down.
Sure.
Stand back, Spider-Man. This is me and Osborn.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn.
I'm sure it wasn't
My
intentional.
parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin. anger. It's fueling his power.
Okay.
This is the only sample. No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help. Yeah. You don't help people. You use them.
This won't bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
Osborn must be punished. This cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
A little long on the spin there, but that's okay.
Now!
Now's my chance. This isn't you!
This is exactly who I am!
Wait a second.
Osborn's crimes will be on your head!
Oh, that was one where I was supposed to jump, I guess.
No more!
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No! Osborn must suffer!
Ah. Full demon mode, I guess.
I know you can beat the demon, Martin!
Beat the demon? I am the demon!
Yeah.
Is a big deal. Big deal.
Yeah, okay.
You and Osborn will share a grave! This will all be over soon. Pressure helps. My will is stronger than yours.
We'll see about that. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Okay. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. Okay, alright, hanging up on me. I feel like I'm playing the last segment of the God of War original game. Hope it doesn't end like that one though. That was terrible last time I streamed that. Concentrating really hard on what's going on the screen, but you don't blink for a while, then your eyes start to dry out. It kind of hurts. That's what I'm feeling right now. Of course, Lee's not making any moves here. To make a move. There you go. Hold on, hold on. do it for our pal.
Osborn.
That's good.
Needs to pay. I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Useless.
Otto?
That look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
And you got that nice jacket all tattered.
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital.
Why is she so friendly now?
Feast.
So what if they didn't know what feast was? You know, like an anagram for a location. They just thought he needed food. Well, maybe. When this cutscene loads up, we'll be able to drive in. No? Okay. Yeah, Miles right on that.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Well, who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you. You can thank me by not dying.
Why does she care now? I mean, he was trying to help beforehand. Nothing's really changed.
Oh my
Except he
god.
took down Lee.
He'll live, but he needs rest.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
They say she could go at any moment.
Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
Oh. Thought maybe you meant like appeal to his humanity or something like that.
Go get him,
but
Tiger.
I'm sure he could do that. That spider's still there, hanging around. Okay, it's left. So it's probably gonna find its new target in Miles.
All right.
There he is.
No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
I'll be more worried about how big that spider is. It's probably super venomous. If it wasn't imbued with some sort of special ability, no doubt.
MJ's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
Maybe. And keep in mind, he was using pretty shitty parts too, without, you know, making any of the changes that Peter wanted. Maybe he'll just defeat himself with his low quality.
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York. Recent events give me pause. Your rescue of Osborn.
Oh, jeez.
His hatred,
It actually hit.
It affected me. I must return home. Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang. I think I'm actually gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am sorry.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
And then she'll join up with S.H.I.E.L.D. and her and Nick Fury will have a rompous time. Okay, so this is the point of no return, apparently. Why don't I do a manual save? Okay, it doesn't seem to want to let me do a manual save. Okay. Something glitched out there, apparently. I was interacting with the menu behind and not the menu that was up front, so I'm not too sure what that was. Might be something to look into. Insomnia. Okay, do we want to change the suit? Maybe. Maybe I should just switch to the normal one. Or the classic. Yeah, maybe we'll do the game one. Alright. Oh, that jacket was pretty cool. We'll just say it got destroyed in that battle with Negative Man and Doc Ock. So my viewer's not working right. Oh, and then this suit's all tattered up too.
You did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
Oh, maybe we get another suit. I'm surprised he built this so fast.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Go! Ah!
Tell them what you did.
I never...
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me! The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto! And you always will be!
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Okay.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Ow.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
There we are.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
You're wasting my time!
Gotta move.
Yeah.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now!
I will cure the city after
Okay, I don't like this view of the fire.
Let me save the city! Then we can do whatever you want!
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies! Enough of this!
Spider drones work? Oh, also, we don't really want to leave just yet.
What are you?
My inhibitor chip. Wasn't quite the same, but.
Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
There's no catching that one. Just gotta hope no one was down there.
Can't you see all the people you're hurting? You'll never understand! You haven't suffered like I have!
This slow brawl. Old man battle at the end of Guns of the Patriots. It's a little quicker paced.
I won!
Get it to room!
Wait, I dodged that one. But okay, I'll let you have it.
Please, think of the man you were!
That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself! You were my hero! You meant so much to me!
So Dylan,
hate that you're making me do this!
just finishing up this game, I guess.
We were going to change the world!
I know the goggles.
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired.
I'll go for the eyes.
Otto!
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more. The anti-serum.
That is one sturdy bottle.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away!
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
Well, maybe the whole neural interface thing will mess with the wiring in his brain and he'll forget. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll have a whole other situation where everybody knows who Spider-Man is. And then it ruins his life.
Still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
What you knew? Come on. Also, Diller says, remember the days when all the supervillains didn't know all the superhero secret identities.
You knew?
Well, yeah. Usually for dramatic storytelling, that's often the case. Typically in movies.
And I am so proud of you.
Although I feel like this game has a reason for it,
And
considering
then
that
you too.
Peter Parker and Otto Octavius work so closely together.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Well, if it's any consolation, I suppose. If she was that far gone, like minutes away, I doubt the serum wouldn't have done anything. If we're thinking about this logically, of course. I was wondering how soon it was going to be before we saw what happens to him. I haven't played any of the DLC for this yet. Any of it worth playing? I don't know. This is my first playthrough of the game, so I have neither bought the DLC, or neither bought, not boughten, but I haven't got it yet, and I haven't played it, obviously. So maybe the game itself is fun. So
Hi.
I would say it's probably worth
Mary Jane
it. But
Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
You still gotta change your clothes over there, too.
I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to. But meaning, I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
Got the souped-up edition from what it looked like. It wasn't story-driven DLC. I mean, that's how DLC. That's the name of the game with the DLC. In most cases, they're not always going to be super story-heavy. Basically, it's just going to extend the life of the game just a bit, but it's not going to be, you know, a whole other game unless it's a full expansion. But, you know, even the best DLCs, they never really have a whole lot of story behind them. Also, I guess that was it, unless there's a couple more things at the end of the game, so we'll see. Judging by what the DLCs have, though, I mean, there's a gang war looking one that's got Hammerhead, so I mean, there's another Spider-Man villain, classic villain, old one. You've got one with Black Cat, and then Silver Sable comes back for some reason. And the impression I got was that they were all intertwined, so maybe playing all three of them, it'll add up to something that's a little bit worth it. Which brings me to the point that, yeah, I'll probably end up getting the DLC. I spent a little bit of money on this game, not that much, and I feel like playing it some more would probably be worth it. I think I've still got a little more drive in me to keep going, so we'll probably do that at some point. Also, great game, isn't it? Yes, it is. This is the most fun I've had. And, you know, not every game I'm playing is, you know, something that I get super into, although I do enjoy games, but, you know, I've had a lot of fun with this one. The last game I got probably so involved in was Red Dead Redemption 2, which I know wasn't that long ago. But, well, I don't know, Resident Evil 2 was kind of up there as well, but I wasn't playing that one a whole lot because I knew there wasn't a whole lot of content to do off stream. But I did get those S Plus rings, so that was cool. But, yeah, this one was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It did remind me of playing the old Spider-Man 2 game. And from what I've seen, again, I haven't really played a whole lot of Spider-Man games since Spider-Man 3, the movie tie-in, but, you know, from looking at it, I mean, you could tell a lot just from gameplay videos, which I've seen. And I've seen people stream the Amazing Spider-Man games, and they just never really attracted me that much. I was like, those look okay, but they don't really look all that fun. But playing this one, it was like a super vamped up version of that old Spider-Man 2, the classic, which everybody loved for good reason. It was a good game. Outside of the story missions some of them were a little bit boring. The ones that's tied into the movie specifically, they were a little lame in comparison to the actual movie, but that aside. But yeah, the gameplay was really solid. It's what had me playing it off stream so much for so much time and wanting to come back so frequently as a stream game just because I ran out of things to do. The only thing is that once you run out of things to do, you really run out of things to do. There's nothing. Unfortunately, like combat, criminal activity, all that kind of stuff is tied into missions. And I guess in the last, you know, quarter of the game, there's the whole raft breakout. So that adds a little bit, but not through the duration of it. If you want to do stuff, it's got to be story, and then everything that the story mode opens up. So a little bit lame, but I've had bigger complaints for better things.
Or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, alright, so where do you want this?
Right over here is fine.
Alright. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah?
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh.
Oh, the puberty talk.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas, for example.
Got several friends that platinum this game. I'm like 2 trophies away from that myself.
I think it's better that I just I show you.
No. It's pretty weird, right?
A little bit.
Not that weird.
Good old Stanley. I'm sure if there were more games made in this fashion with the Marvel name to it, he probably would have done some more, but oh well. Yeah, let me actually check that and see where I am. Just out of pure curiosity, let's take a look. I know it says 60% there, but that's because it counts the DLC as total. So I am 97% as far as this game is concerned. The only trophy that I seem to be missing is a hidden one. 2 hidden ones, okay, and one of them's fairly common. So I'm guessing one of them has got to be the secret photo spots, which I've only got like 8 more of those to go. And then I don't know what the other one is. Maybe I'll get it after these credits. But anyway, final thoughts on the game. It's good. The gameplay is good. It's very solid. The story, original story, it's very well written. Obviously, there's going to be some parts that are a little bit cliche, but you got to get characters from point A to point B somehow. So, I mean, certain motivations and stuff are going to overlap with things we've already seen. I'm not that much of a cynic where I'm going to accuse them of, you know, ripping off certain things, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter too much. Hit square. But then sometimes I don't like to do the take a look at the hidden trophies just in case it's something I don't want to get spoiled on. I'm real big on avoiding spoilers, so I usually try to avoid them unless I'm really racking my brain as to what it could possibly be. But I guess we'll find out. There's only 2 of them. I'm not sweating it too much. I'll get to it eventually. But yeah, story real good. Some of the stuff with Martin Lee and Negative Man felt a little bit rushed to me. I don't know. It seems like even though his motivations were fairly strong, everything got kind of thrown together all at once they did the whole reveal with the past footage. And I mean, I guess that's all you need, but if it was done a little bit earlier, it could have been set, you know, to simmer. You could have absorbed it a little bit better, because then immediately after that, then you go to fight him, and then, you know, you knock him out, and then you never see him again. We didn't get any closure. We didn't see him getting taken to the raft or anything. So, you know, that's probably the only slight complaint that I'd have story-wise. That's fairly legitimate, but other than that, everything was pretty a-okay. But yeah, it's faithful in its own right to the original source material, the comic books, but it still keeps things pretty original, and I like that. It's nice to keep things fresh. You don't exactly know where they're going, even if you might have some strong inclinations to know where or what certain events are going to happen and how they're going to happen. But it wasn't too bad. Everything else, I don't know. I kind of wish there was a little bit more music in the game. Seems like we were running into the same sort of tunes for a while. And it does sort of shift as you go throughout the story, but it was noticeable, basically, and it wasn't necessarily something that was thematic, so it's not like, oh yeah, this is the theme. It's just like, oh, this is the background music. Wasn't all that pressed with Lee, but great story. I don't know. I didn't think it was like, you know, they they prompted him up to be a lot bigger than he ended up being. He ended up sort of being a lackey of sorts. That's always kind of disappointing. A new take on the Maximum Carnage game. The Maximum Carnage is actually a comic book series, and then they did the game tie-in later, but...
We were so close.
It's not Harry, is it?
But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I will.
Stuff in there kind of looks like a symbiote.
Son.
Oh, maybe it is a symbiote. If it looks like webbing, but it's a little bit more viscous, it's got to be a symbiote. But at the same time, that's kind of weird. Oh, and there's one of the trophies. So the only other trophy I need to get is probably the secret photo locations, which, like I said, I've only got like 8 of those to go. Congratulations! You finished the main story, but the adventure continues. You can now change the time of day in research stations. Oh, good. Or start a fresh adventure with the ultimate difficulty or New Game Plus. Good luck, hero. There we go. And we got the Antioch suit. So. Oh, and the underwear suit. Okay. Yeah, not his best look, but see, there's a new Predator game coming out. Voice of Optimus Prime did the Predator's gurgling voices in the original movie. Peter Cullen, are you sure? I thought it was, oh, no, I can't think of his name. The guy that does Soundwave, Megatron, what the hell is his name? I gotta look it up. Normally I would know this because I'm a voice actor aficionado. No, not really. But I'm fairly well known, I know these things better than most people sometimes. Let's see, what is his name? It's gonna bug me. Frank Welker. There we go. Let's see. All right. Frank Welker strikes me more as the type of person to do that because he's one of those, he's a legendary master in the voice acting world. And he not only does voices, but he does like sounds. He does, like onomatopoeias. He does animal noises, and he's very good at it. A lot of people are always astounded by one thing that he could do, which is a cat fighting a dog. Which sounds weird, but apparently he could do it pretty flawlessly to the point where it sounds authentic. But if you ever need like a dog noise, or you need like a weird sound, or a monster creature, usually if he's, affordable, they'll get Frank Welker, just because he's one of those guys that could do anything.
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
Actually, it's pretty lousy, but that's all right.
Yuri, you're back. How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job, but we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider Cop.
Oh boy, she's in on it.
You said it. You even did the voice.
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me. You really like me.
You made it weird. Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait.
Spider Cop surveys the city, placid, but seething with turmoil just beneath its calm surface.
What have I done?
Unleash the beast. Speaking of Spider Cop, we should do the noir suit. Just because I like it so much. Because I like you a lot. Everyone goes down in one hit, including you? That sounds terrible. High risk, high reward, though.
Backup requested for a pursuit in progress. Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
Maybe. You know what? I'm sort of interested in trying to get this platinum, so... because we're so close to doing it. And I only need 8 photo spots anyway. It can't be that hard to find, right? The only problem with the ability I have... that's integrated into the suit is that you can only see the photo spots pop up in the mini-map. So you kind of have to do a lot of footwork, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And I'm sure I could cover the city fairly quickly.
Attention all units. Kidnapping reported. Proceed to Sutton Place. Over.
Kind of stuck for the new Watchmen show on HBO.
Someone struggling.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know anything about when it's coming out or releasing or anything. Well, with their biggest moneymaker no longer running, they're gonna need a new big series, so... Yeah, the 2099 suit looks pretty good in this game. I was talking about it, making some comments about it in one of my earlier streams. There's a lot of them that look a little bit on the samey side, so I don't use a whole lot of the armored stuff, but some of them are okay. I favor the Raimi suit, this suit, the Mark II. The Mark III is interesting. I kind of don't like the color scheme on it, but it's nice. It looks pretty hardcore. In fact, that's what I was using when I started the stream, but I didn't really use it that much because I was using it in previous play sessions. I do like the 2099 suit, but I don't usually like that suit by default. But in this game, I think it looks nice. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do a symbiote suit, but considering what they just did with the whole post-credit scene, I'm not surprised that they haven't incorporated it, because obviously they haven't really done the symbiote yet. We know the characters are at play. We know that Eddie Brock worked at the Bugle because it was in that card.
Squad cars are in pursuit of a vehicle refusing to pull over. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
What am I looking for here? Apparently something here. I don't know what that is, but it counts. Stop following me. I'm not interested in stopping any crimes at this point in time. All I want to do is swing. Swing and explore. It begs the question, though, when they're going to do a sequel, because obviously they're laying the groundwork for it. Who's going to do it? Is it going to be Insomnia, or are they going to push it to a different studio? And are they going to be making more Marvel games? But I think I mentioned this a few times before. I mentioned it on stream before, I know, but I might have mentioned it before during this particular game. But before this game came out, the big rumor was that similar to how there's, you know, the big Marvel Cinematic Universe, this game was going to be the launching point for a Marvel game universe. So the big thing was, you know, if this game succeeded and was successful, which obviously it was, they were going to do similar games that were set in the same universe. Maybe not necessarily with the same gameplay style, but, you know, of similar production value, let's say that. Which could be good. I know Marvel's done movie tie-in games, specifically for Iron Man and Thor. They both kind of look shitty, but it's not like they haven't been making games for stuff, but, you know, something with a little bit more polish I think would work out. I would enjoy an Iron Man game if it was, you know, had some thought put behind it. I think it could be interesting. Spider-Man's always, you know, the quintessential superhero game, though. Him and Batman. Similarly, they're the two best heroes. Super Stuff Center. What is it? Oh, God. Sorry.
Masked up piece.
Check it out.
Oh, hold on.
Mark your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear from.
Let me see.
Spider-Man got it right. Does that mean I was wrong about him? Am I apologizing? Hell
I don't have
no.
access to Nightbot
You
with
see, I
the
have it on
controls,
good
so.
authority that he is a regular listener
No, you
of
can
this
try sending the
program.
link now, because I
And
timed
now
Nightbot
it
out,
makes a
so.
lot of sense. He heard what I
You
said.
give it a try.
He internalized it.
And I'll
and he learned.
take a look at it a little faster, or you could PM it to me through Twitch,
Against
either
all
way.
odds, he did the right thing. So Spider-Man, you're welcome. However, don't think I'm going to go easy on Spider-Man from here on out. I'll be watching, keeping him honest. Spider-Man, since I know you're listening, imagine my eyes on you everywhere you go.
It's a creepy
I mean,
thought.
not like the shower, that would be weird. Or the bathroom. Or, let's go to commercial.
Peter Weller, right? Not Welker. Because then you got me confused, because then I'm thinking, well, is it Frank Welker? Everybody's got a similar name nowadays. Or I guess back then. Ooh, we got another one. Ah! What is it, though?
All units, we have a vehicle chase in progress. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Don't know what it was, don't want to investigate. I'm just gonna say it was a pizza shop. It's a famous pizza shop that somebody on the dev team for Insomnia likes. Walker or Weller. Well, if it's Peter Welker, that's a composite of Peter Weller and Frank Welker. So then it's some sort of super voice acting god. So yeah, that sounds right. It's a shame too, because I know during the story section I saw a couple landmarks. I mean, maybe I hit them already, but I saw a couple hidden landmarks. So what's this? I get notifications for Red Letter Media. God damn it! I thought something important was happening. So potentially could have missed a photo spot. How dare they? I know one thing's for sure. I covered the perimeter of Manhattan, so it's not going to be near the edge, wherever these photo spots are. Although at this point in the game, I kind of wish there was a flight suit.
Attention units, we have a possible kidnapping. Officers needed south of Houston.
Might have been nice. Oh, look. No.
Say hi to my kids.
No, I cannot.
Good shot.
Okay, 4 more landmarks, and we are done. Where could they be? Some of them I've been a little bit confused by, like I don't know what they're supposed to be. Like, I mean, there's obvious stuff, like alright, there's bronze statues of important people, I'm sure, are something important. I wouldn't know what they are, but yeah, I'm sure New Yorkers or people that are more in tune with landmarks would be. But then I take pictures of like coffee shops and weird hipster looking, you know, concert areas. I don't understand if this is like actually popular stuff or if it's like I said, you know, just someone on the dev team for Insomnia is like, oh yeah, I love this place. Let's make it a hidden photo spot. So like if you didn't have this suit integration thing, I don't know that it would have made much sense for some of them. Like, oh yeah, I could see why that's a secret photo spot. It's not one of the big landmarks, but it's important.
Need officers to respond to a car crash. Civilians are trapped. Please proceed to Bowery.
I'm sure someone could get a hold of that. Let me try something here. Alright. Our weather machine. I guess it's more about like time displacement. Let's see. In the interest of time, let's see if we could get a list. Make it rain too. Was that one of the options? Let's see. No, it wasn't. Would have been cool.
All units, a break.
Oh, it's already raining though. It's raining by default, so.
Flatiron, over.
Yeah, I did that. Oh boy, this isn't very comprehensive of a map. I thought it'd be a little easier, because it would show like individual photos, and then I could identify what I saw, but it didn't. Okay. I think I got everything in Central Park, so I don't need to do that, but some of this other stuff, like the financial district, Hell's Kitchen, it's a little spotty.
Folks, I'm hearing a lot of praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely unwarranted. He did listen to me after all, and did the right thing in the end. But dial it back, will ya? I can tell it's going to his head. Look at it. The wisecracking, the grandstanding, swinging around the city like he owns it. This is not his city, it's mine. I mean ours.
Letting it slip, Triple J. Sturdy rock. The city looks so much better at night. Bright, so many lights. not gonna... Let's try to get more into the center
All
here.
units, we've got a situation involving civilians trapped in their vehicles. Report came in from Lenox Hill.
Sure, me ignoring all these crimes isn't gonna have an adverse effect or anything. Yeah, look, there's a building on the minimap that says hi. Hello. But anyway, talking about the future of these games, if they do another Spider-Man, I mean, it'd be a shame for them to blow their load all in one go, because, I mean, you know, you usually want to try to go for at least 3 games. But yeah, they could go the Green Goblin route, because obviously Norman hasn't really done anything yet. There's always other ones. I mean, you could do the Chameleon, you could do Hobgoblin. We didn't see Mysterio in this game, though we saw evidence that he already exists, so maybe Mysterio can make an appearance. I guess you wouldn't want to do any of the Sinister Six that they already did, but that's, you know, I'm actually kind of surprised they went with this Sinister Six right off the bat. That's usually like endgame stuff. But it did make a good introduction for Doc Ock. But obviously there's the whole symbiote routes, which, I mean, I guess it looks like that's what they're doing with Harry. It's hard to tell, but there's a possibility that that's what we're getting into next. Unless it's a red herring and it's completely something else. But then that begs the question, will Harry be Venom? And what I always hated was when they had, you know, Venom introduced in certain series. I've seen this done in comics, and I've seen it done in animated shows as well, but the symbiote has no contact with Peter beforehand, but somehow the symbiote just replicates Spider-Man's powers. Like, why would it do that in the first place?
Civilians are in need of assistance following an accident. Any officers near Hell's Stacks, please copy.
Maybe they'll come up with something original. During one of the side missions we had Tombstone. I guess you could do some of the more gang-oriented. Well, I guess they did Hammerhead in one of the DLCs as well. Apparently he's already dealt with the lizard, but I don't know, maybe he can make a return. Maybe Super Lizard can come back, like the big hulking one. That one was always lame, but I don't know, it might be fun. Almost gonna say Electro, but then I realized we already dealt with Electro. He didn't really seem like Electro in this game. I mean, he did, but it wasn't, you know, the Electro I know.
Nearby officers, please proceed to the Bryant area.
Although my original impressions on Electro was like way grander than it needed to be, because in the my first exposure to him was the animated series, and in the animated series they made him like stand toe-to-toe with Captain America, who I always held in fairly high regard. And the animated series did too, because they made him like better than Spider-Man, so I'm like, oh. And he was like this big doomsday, world-ending, plotting guy. I don't remember the exact story in that. I wish that series was available in full somewhere in the US. It is in the UK for some reason. I don't know. I guess Europeans really must have liked that show.
One thing even my detractors have to
not
say
here.
about J. Jonah Jameson. I admit when I'm wrong. And while I hoped his efforts in the recent crisis meant Spider-Man was finally becoming a responsible citizen, a mature adult, I am here to confess I was wrong. I wanted to believe. I hoped it was true. But even a stop clock is right twice a day. And I guess curing the plague was Spider-Man's stop clock moment.
Huh. Well, there you go. Okay, so I feel like I've covered most of the city pretty thoroughly. And while I've found a surprising amount of photo locations, I've not found all of them. And I feel like I've been playing for a while too. So I'm gonna do a quick run through up top here. We'll get up to the Harlem area. But I guess I just won't platinum it on stream, which is a shame, but oh well. When it comes down to the wire and you're like doing the last couple things you need to do in order to get it, sometimes they require a little more effort. Can't get everything done. Let's see, I've covered the cemetery before. As soon as I found out you could take, there were secret photo locations.
Bad. Hope no one's injured.
Yeah, as you scoot right along, as you should. But as soon as I saw that there was secret photo locations, I'm like, oh, there's got to be one in that graveyard. There's got to be old Ben Parker's grave somewhere in there. And lo and behold, there was. Thinking about it, I probably wouldn't have been surprised if they had a secret photo location for Aunt May. But I passed through the area and I didn't see anything, so I'm guessing that's probably not there.
Squad cars are in pursuit of a vehicle refusing to pull over. Please proceed to Spanish Harlem. Over.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the Avengers building. We're probably already over there because I see the high building again. Oh look, there's a photo spot.
We have a report of a break-in in progress. Officers near Vanderbilt, be advised.
Where is it? That. It's a bit too far, damn. We close enough?
Perfect.
Oh, just 3 more. I'm gonna look around this area, because if I missed that, there might have been something else nearby that I missed. Oh yeah, Kingpin could make a return as well. Yeah, it feels like it's been such a long time since I started the game. I actually forgot he was at the very beginning of it. Usually he's the head honcho, but I guess he really is sort of more of a starting villain. Maybe they'll make a Daredevil game that'll play exactly like Batman, but everything will be red. They could bring him back for that. Okay, I am not seeing anything else.
reported. Report came in from Lenox Hill.
Okay. That's it. There you go. End music. Thanks. Well, I think that's good enough for a stream. In fact, that was more than good enough. We did a long one today. But it was worth it because we had to get through the story. Very good game, once again. I'm very glad I played it. And we might do the DLC soon enough. I'll have to check the price on it and see if it's worth it. Hopefully it's not like as much as the game. Sometimes these things add up. But maybe we'll jump on that. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Finished another one. And we'll be back with more Max Payne, Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages, and possibly DLC for this. So until then, have a good night. See you next time.